And welcome to the diaries. It is sometime in July. Yeah, we're in the beginning of July, and there's some things coming up this month that we're going to be doing here. We have the a film shoot for 30 miles. I keep saying I have film shoots, and I want to show some of it, and I never do. This time I'm doing it. I'm going to do it for sure. And we have, we got a new member joining Waiting for Waffles. As you know, Waiting for Waffles is our little workshop band thing that I do with some of the cast kids. And our lead singer's voice has been slowly getting deeper and deeper, and his range, unfortunately, has narrowed out quite a bit. So we're looking for a new person to sing. He's still going to take care of percussion. I won't let anyone else do percussion, but yeah, there's that coming up. What else is coming up? I don't know. I guess we'll all find out at the same time. But those are the two main things, at least. There is, like I said, there's maybe I didn't say it. Let's find out that too. There is a road trip coming up next month in August. So that's going to be a longer episode, as usual. Whenever I do the road trips, they're usually longer. I am going to Southern California, but apparently I'm going to Universal Studios and probably going to Disneyland. I don't know. We'll see. My daughter's not going this time. I'm doing a solo trip, and we'll see how that all turns out. There's some other things involved, but I don't know. I'm kind of like absent-minded today. It's one of those days where I have to go to work at a stupid hour, and so I'm kind of like rushing through things. I'm rushing through this. I'm sorry. This is a Russian-based video because I'm rushing to get it done. So let's just rush along then, shall we? Without any further ado, let's get going. I'm out here at Roadrunner Park, Phoenix, and giving an audition today for a new vocalist for Waiting for Waffles. That's not to say we're getting rid of the old vocalist. We're not. He's going to focus more on his instrument, which is percussion, which is what he was brought into the group for in the first place, and what he wanted to learn. And he kind of took over vocals because, well, he could sing, and he still can, but his range has gone down. Well, his pitch has gone down, and his range has narrowed, so he can't really cross over between the lower range and the upper range. It's got like a 1 octave range. So, bringing in somebody new, I went through an agency to find this person, and hopefully he's going to work out. He's like 12 or 13 years old, and his name is Morgan, which is a wonderful thing because our keyboard player name is Morgan, and she's a girl. So this ought to be entertaining, if not confusing. So we're going to do the audition in a bit, and I guess we will see how it turns out. One more time. This is the contract. Make sure you absolutely, totally, positively, beyond any other shadow of a doubt, want to take part in this project. And I'm going to add an amendment to it. You're not going to change your mind 6 months down the road when we have 3 tunes finished or something like that. Okay? She nodded her head.
Yes.
Okay. He nodded his head. The lead singer in the band did not say a word. So.
He's saving his voice.
And I already, I know that Caden wants to continue doing this. I know we're doing this for fun more than anything else. But hey, this is fun that could turn into something better.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay? We do have people following us on Spotify and Deezer and so forth. Matter of fact, Deezer is where we're getting our European folks from.
I put a video of my dog on the internet, and I got a check for $250 from True TV Top Funniest. You never know.
You know what? That just so doesn't make any difference to me.
No, but it could happen.
Yeah, it could happen. And the plan is we will get, because we're basically a studio band, we will get income. We will. Not we might. We will. It's already started. Right now it's not a heck of a lot. Boy, is it not a heck of a lot. It's like you get like 0.9 cents out of the screen. But for you guys, this is like college tuition. It may be $10, maybe $100, could be $100,000. We don't know. But this is, you know, I'm taking my cut because it's my band. I started it. I do all the work, so I'm taking a cut. Don't even think I won't. But you guys are getting the rest of it, and it's for your future. Whatever you want to do with it.
Waffles?
You may only get enough to get one waffle.
And by you mean your parents, right?
I absolutely don't mean your parents.
What we say?
Absolutely do
We'll
not
take
mean
care
your
of
parents.
that.
Your parents can be the custodians of it, but it is yours. You're the one who's doing the work. You're the one who gets it. So you shouldn't hide the fact that we're in a band. We should be excited about the fact that we're in a band. That we make really good music, and it's all about the music this time, guys. It's not about the videos. We're only doing videos for cover tunes. That's it. Every song that we release that's an original, there's going to be no video. I'm going to put an album cover, you know, when we post them, you're going to get an album cover and that's it. So it's all going to be about the music. The music is what we do. The videos that's kid stuff films. That's just the way I drag kid stuff films into the band. Okay? So really, really start thinking about this as it's your art. It's your art form. It's you making something from nothing. Okay? It's you presenting yourself through music. Boy, if there is one thing that I hate,
it's Daddy's Weekly Gripe. It's Daddy's Weekly Gripe. It's Daddy's Weekly Gripe.
it's that introduction. But no, actually, I made that, so I can't hate it, can I? There's one thing that I do hate, though. It's when you're watching a video, whether it's on YouTube or you know, a news video or anything like that. You're watching a video, and all of a sudden the video just stops, and a stupid commercial comes on of some sort, and they never match up with what you're watching. Now, back when I was a children, we had television, right? Television had commercials. We all knew there were commercials. We did not mind it. We knew they were coming. And the show that you're watching was designed to have spaces in it for the commercials. So when a commercial came up, you knew it was coming because the music would go, dad, and the scene would fade out. So you know that there's a break there and a commercial's coming on. Well, as time went by, we got cable TV. Now, cable in its early days was basically just a better way to get reception. But then there was this paid for cable. It cost us almost $5 a month. $5 a month, but there are no commercials. Because you were paying for the service. So there's no commercials. Then all of a sudden, cost of cable went to like $72 a month, or a minute for that matter, and you got commercials anyway. But you had 647 channels to choose from, which is far too many. Then we got online service, streaming video, and things like YouTube and Vimeo and so forth. And we thought, oh, okay, now we can watch videos of other people doing things if we want to, like you're doing right now. or they would put some programming on, or people would really go out of their way to make a good video, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, they decided to start smacking commercials into videos. Now, this is the thing. You don't have to have commercials on your video, okay? You don't have to. You choose to do this. It's called monetizing. It's part of monetizing, and you can choose to have them put on there. Some have like one right in the smack dab in the middle. Sometimes it's not always a commercial. Sometimes it's just a banner at the bottom of the screen. But some people put like 52 commercials in there, and they're really, really annoying. And I'll give you an example of what I mean by that. Not that it's annoying, but how it's just not right. And ABC News does this too. Actually, all the news channels do that. NBC, ABC, Fox, they all do this. You'll see a video, and it's about somebody passing away. Or no, even worse than that. It will be one about a family that is in dire trouble. Their children are, being taken away. The husband is sick and blah, blah, blah. And at the very beginning of that commercial, holiday vacations for the family for only $23,000. It makes no sense. And it deters from what you're watching. It's a pain in the tuckanuckus. And to the advertisers themselves, I have to tell you, if you do that on a video, put something totally out, I'm not going to buy your product. I'm going to be so pissed at you for throwing that in the video, I'm never going to even look at your product again. Think a little bit before you put those things in there. They're probably put in by a computer and they just grab them randomly and throw them in. I don't know. But it is annoying. When we're watching YouTube, when we're watching Vimeo, when we're watching the news, we want to see what we're watching. We don't care about your pantyhose. We don't care about your car. We don't care about your champagne of beers. Just either put it in a banner, put it at the very beginning and leave it alone. Because at the very beginning, I'll tell you what, I personally will click the refresh button on my TV or on my computer over and over and over and over and over and over again to get past the stupid commercial. Even if it's only 6 seconds long, I will do that all day until I get to my video, just so I don't have to watch the commercial. But that's just me. Y'all may be different, I don't know. Anyway, I needed to gripe about that. So I have. It's Sunday the 14th, and we have a film shoot today for 30 Miles. Now, we're supposed to be film shooting for Wheelfister 5 too, but we keep having issues with people having surgery. Except for me. All the kids are. Anyway, we're shooting 30 Miles today, and it's an indoor shoot for 2 reasons. One, the scene takes place in an alcove, which is shaded, kind of like a overcrop, of rock. And it's 197 degrees outside, so we don't want to film outside anyway. So here is, I'm going to give you a little bit of the filming process. See the big green screen behind me? This is set up in my front room. There's a full green screen setup. It goes from way over there to way over here. And I'll show you a little bit of that. Here you go. Okay, action.
Hello in the camp. Can I come in?
Yeah, come on in.
Was that you two picking on that? I'm gonna
Get out of my camp. Okay. See that mark? There's a holster on this stupid thing.
Do I get a holster?
No.
Oh.
You can have mine. Apparently it doesn't work for me. Let's do it again.
Oh, right.
Also, when I shoot it again, jump again.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Look, Mr. Courier Man, I know you're mad about this, I know you don't like me, and I know I'm slowing you up, but I didn't ask to be in this disaster of a world alone. So would you stop reminding me of how useless I am? Why, it's not even funny, it's a gun, it's gonna kill you, Sean.
What pie is it?
Look, Mr. Courier Man, I know you're mad about this, I know you don't like me, and I know I'm slowing you up. But in case you didn't know, I didn't ask to be in this disaster of a world alone. So would you quit reminding me of how useless I am?
How about if I just kill you now and put you out of my misery?
You won't kill me,
Really? Why not?
because you promised to take me to Silverton.
So I can break that promise.
It's widely known that I am a very selfish and dangerous man.
Long John Silver was a selfish and dangerous man, but he never broke a promise to Jim Hawkins.
You may be able to tell right now that I have not been feeling very well. Matter of fact, I've been spending a lot of time with two friends. This is my daytime friend, this is my nighttime friend. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this episode, gang, and you understand why, and so we'll just kind of cut this one out, and we will have the next one come up when the next one comes up, which will be shortly after this one comes up. Hopefully nothing that I have eaten that comes up, because that would not be good. Actually, today I'm not feeling nearly as bad as I have the last week. It's been really bad. But today I'm doing alright. So, you guys, in the meantime, almost forgot to say it. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great week. End of line.